Welcome to the Feel Good Painting Station, my friend. We are putting a spin on an old classic, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mardi Gras. All right, friends, so let's get right into the colors. First color up, Light Gold by Amsterdam, and if you watch my last video, I will show you how to make a copycat that holds up much better, but you gotta look at the video. Next, we have a fan favorite, which is our Bronze by Amsterdam. I also used the bronze color by Blick. It's a little more red in hue. There you go. And this color is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is pearlized green, and this is a Master's Touch brand. And then here we go, Teal by Amsterdam. That is Quinacridone Magenta by Golden. And you know it wouldn't be complete without some Diox Purple. All right, that is by Blick. Followed by our gorgeous Bordeaux Red, can't get enough of that. And then we're spicing things up with a little bit of Crescendo by the TLP, a Fluid Art Co. company. Love them. And lastly, another pigment. This is indeed Sapphire. And as you can tell, we're doing something a little different today. So we are doing a spin on a classic. Have you figured it out yet? More gold for you. This is a traditional bloom, but we're going to blow it out a little differently, and we've layered our colors a little differently. And the effect, baby, well, y'all about to see. So we're doing a double cell activator. My recipe is down, floating below. This is Amsterdam Titanium White and Amsterdam Lamp Black, okay? So I told you this was Mardi Gras. Does this not remind you of the Mardi Gras cakes? Don't those things look good? So we are going to blow out our blooms a little differently. I'm actually wanting my colors to mix and stay separate at the same time. So I've been really working on this. I stumbled across this idea and now I'm kind of honing it. And so I'm going to give the detailed specifics on my Patreon and then my paid YouTube content. So you can actually join below if you're interested. But look at the gorgeous colors. Now, we did pull up some white in the pillow, which I initially was not happy about, but I think once we spin it out, it will be just fine. So we knew this was going to happen based on my previous video, but you know I needed to use up this paint. So we are blowing out that cell activator, in which I think that after we spin it, it will dissipate pretty well. So yeah, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Let's keep going. You know, I love the simplicity of this bloom with the white in the center. And, you know, we didn't have a lot of color, just the gold. So it was really easy to bring up that white. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen to our black. I think we're going to lose it all by the end. But look, y'all, look at how gorgeous this bloom is. It's like very calming and relaxing. just a smorgasbord of colors, but they all work together, and I'm loving this. And look at those gorgeous cells right there. If you're enjoying this video or this color palette, I actually have a whole series, about 3 or 4 other videos, and you can see how I made paintings like this. All right, we're going to jump back in and finish this one up. And you get a bonus. This is a 2 for, I have a classic bloom coming up with colors I didn't think would work very well. So stay tuned for that as well, my friend. Okay. Now I'm torn. I love this, but it kind of doesn't go with the piece now. So I'm like, should I spin this off? But then I'm going to lose this right here. I love this. Let's try and tilt just a little bit. This also helps me to see how much paint I have on my canvas, what's moving. And we got some paint up there for sure. Let's do a more baby spin. Ooh, the gold over the purple is just magical. And we got some Bordeaux red cells right here. That's really pretty. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm glad I got rid of that black. Although I'm a little sad that I lost some of the really prettiness that was here. I love the stretching of the bloom. I've never done a bloom like this, and it's so different. It's calming. Is anybody getting that? It's
Really easy on the eyes. It's got a lot of colors, but it's not busy. It's not busy at all.
Oh, I spun too much. We're gonna stop here. I don't like this. I don't even know where that came from. Yeah, I don't like it. So definitely a fun piece, and once again, uh, would you guys like to see this again, maybe with different colors? Just gauging the audience. So let me know in the comments below. And now I'm gonna give you your bonus bloom for today. And let me say, I wasn't planning on recording this, so I just turned on the camera because a lot of times when you don't turn on the camera, you're like, why didn't I turn on the camera? And so, yeah, it's not as polished as it normally is because I wasn't intending on recording this. But after that last boom, I was like, you never know what you'll get. And I really did not think these colors would go well together. I did sub out my bronze for quinacridone nickel azo gold because that light gold by Amsterdam, which we already know about, does not hold up well. I wanted to put the quinacridone nickel azo gold on the bottom because it does hold up well and it gives really, really cool, beautiful gradient effects. All right, so the rest of the colors are the same that we have used. They're all kind of neutral with not a lot of contrast, and for those of you that have taken classes with me, you know why I speak about this. If you don't know, take a class with me. You'll find out. But I put the bronze back in on top. So all of the colors are still the same. We didn't do any of our purples and blues and all that. And so let's spin this thing out. I did stick with my 2 color cell activator. I just love black and white together. I mean, it's just a classic. Was that not the most calming blowout to watch? I mean, it was just like magical. Slow and steady does win the race. But y'all, where did my white cell activator go? We have some warm peacock cells there, my friends. I'm just in awe of these colors and how well they mesh together. Now, I will say, I think a little bit of like a dark bronzy red would have really added some fire to this piece, but I am very happy. And you guys know I keep a strong hand. We're going to blow out some of that cell activator just a little bit to see if we can get a few more cells to pop up. But you know me, I love a black hole center. That is my jam. I've done that for years. If you've been watching me for years, you know that. But just blowing out a little bit, it's some good ASMR for you. Okay, okay. I like what I see, and some of my white cell activator has now popped back up. Let's spin again. I love how the paint kind of moved off the canvas very evenly, which makes spinning much easier because you're not trying to spin, spin, spin to get one side off. Um, and that gold and quinacridone mixture together is just giving beautiful undertones for this piece. Wow, yes. Okay, I can dig this. So as we spin, I like everything but the big black blob areas outside of the center. So I'm gonna try and get rid of as much as I can without stretching it too much. And while I don't know why this is coming to mind, but let's talk about vulnerability. I talk about this quite frequently on my channel and being vulnerable and showing the world your art, but also the art of becoming more comfortable is being in uncomfortable and vulnerable spaces. And so one thing that I struggle with is having the clean surface areas that you see in so many of the videos, where every palette, I mean, every piece starts out with just a clean surface space. And I struggle with that because I'm really big on reduce, reuse, recycle. And there's really no reason for me to throw out a puppy pad after one use. And so I try to use a lot of my paint over and over again and use my materials over and over again until I get rid of it. And sometimes that bothers me because I do like to start with a clean space and show you guys a clean space, and then we get it all messy together. But it's not friendly to the environment. So that's my little Ted Garrett talk for today. Once again, check out my copycat gold video if you want to make beautiful blooms that look like this. Here's the link.